People are always telling me that stand-up is the toughest job in town. There's the naming lights. That's me, stand-up comedian Rhod Gilbert. So for 3 days, I have to be in the army. It's gonna absolutely ruin me. This is gonna be an absolute killer for somebody who hasn't exercised for 20 years. I've been intending to get in shape. I thought I might have a banana this afternoon. It's time to do something. I've got to do something.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Does it look like I'm running?
It's all right, yeah.
Does it? Stop, 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 stop. Come on! 10!
After 20 years without exercise, I'd put myself through Wales's toughest obstacle course.
I'm stuck. That's not good enough for the army. Stuff up.
After a quick shower, I was drafted into Army HQ.
Presumably, that means that the barracks are that way. Is that a minimum height requirement for the army? I don't know. If it is, hopefully I'll be too short. They'll turn me back.
This is the notorious Senny Bridge, Brecon, and I'm welcomed by Lieutenant Colonel Livingstone. He softens me up with tea and biscuits and then hits me where it hurts with a massive chocolate hobnob.
The Infantry Battle School is part of the School of Infantry. And what you'll get a chance to partake in is some of the most demanding training done by the Army anywhere.
Great. I'm joining the Army's toughest battle training school at a place that fills even the most hardened soldiers with dread. This is serious SAS-style insanity. I'm handed over to Major Chris Fraser, who's hardly reassuring.
You know, you will be a complete fish out of water.
Yeah.
What you've got here is a collection of photographs which basically sort of captures what the tactics course is all about. Lots of firing, lots of dealing with casualties.
It looks like there's lots of water. Lots of marching through lots of water.
It's your country. It's your country.
How hard is this going to be?
It is pretty barbaric. It is pretty brutal. But what it teaches the students, you just cannot capture it or cannot instill it in any other way. It's certainly going to test you.
Great.
If I was going to join these sadists up in the Brecon Beacons, I at least needed to look the part.
What we're going to do now is the transformation from a well-known comedian to a little-known soldier.
Perfect.
Tad over 35 and a half.
I'm not a 35 and a half. I was 32 before Christmas.
These are all them mince pies you had, but...
You're joking. I'm not a 35 and a half weight. I demand a recount. There's something wrong with his tape measures.
Jacket, trousers, combat jacket. Right.
Don't need that.
No. Got all that as well.
Am I going to get people to carry that?
No.
Me. Thank you.
One size fits all.
You know you're in trouble when your head is put on weight. God knows how I'm going to cope out in the Brecon Beacons. It's like Shakespeare. I don't quite know what's going on, but I got the gist. And the gist of it is they're going to send me out in the pissing rain, freezing cold, up a mountain for 2.5 days and see how I get on.
If I want to pull out, I think now's the time. But I'm gonna go for it. We're heading up into the mountains, into the Brecon Beacons, where I'm going to be handed over to somebody, and then I think that's it. Then it's 48 hours of what could be the worst pain of my life.
As the freezing winter sun goes down, Major Chris deploys me to a 47,000-acre training area. The simulated battle I'll be joining has been going on non-stop for 24 hours already.
You can see where the smoke is. That's where the attack is going in. There's single shots that you can hear, more than likely the enemy.
Yeah.
The heavier is us suppressing the enemy.
Without live rounds, how do you know who's in the game and who's out of it?
The directing staff will look at it, and if somebody's being, they're not using the ground to their advantage, they're not thinking about something.
So there's somebody watching, judging, making note, judging what's going on and going, right, hang on a minute, that wasn't good enough the way you approached that. You'd have been taken out, so you're out the game.
Yeah.
Right.
Then the platoon sergeant, who we're training, has then got to get that person that moved back to be dealt with by the medical facilities.
God, it's like Risk.
Yeah.
Or a nasty game of Monopoly.
Yeah. Rod, what I'd like for you to do now is basically put some of this on. It breaks up the outline of your face, breaks up the patterns. Dab your
Cleanse,
fingers.
tone, moisturise, isn't it?
Something like that, and just sort of cover yourself across. If you wish to be particularly vain, then you can use the mirror, show off your best side.
Yeah, I want it to look nice. How much do you use?
That'll be more than enough. And with that, just rub it down and start pushing all of that all over your face.
I think I've put a bit too much on.
Well, that's fine. You can start working it out. You're looking good.
I'm not looking good. Are you deliberately? I know I'm going to open my eyes now.
No, I wouldn't say that.
That doesn't look anything like yours.
Yeah, you put a tad too much on, but...
A tad too much? This is what I'm expected to carry. I already weigh a ton, and then I've got... This is a day bag. That's for when I go to the museum and things tomorrow, just to keep my packed lunch.
And you've got a weapon system as well.
And a weapon system, which I presume is your army speak for gun.
Yeah.
This is the drawstring system. This is the hood system, I presume.
That's your food.
The nourishment system.
Yeah, we like that.
Biscuits, oatmeal block. They certainly know how to make it sound appetising. Look at that. Tuna in light mayonnaise. When you're in a battle situation and the enemy is attacking, it's reassuring to know that it's dolphin-friendly tuna. Basically, tonight I'm hoping to put my feet up with some dolphin-friendly tuna in light mayonnaise and a hot chocolate.
Just like to introduce Charlie Gardner. He's the platoon commander, leading 2 platoon at the moment.
Hi, Charlie.
Rod. Charlie's been out all day.
Welcome.
What I'll do is just sort of get Charlie to outline what's going to happen over the next sort of 12 hours and, the part you're going to play in it.
What we'll do, we'll insert you into one of the sections as a rifleman, pretend that you're a junior private soldier. Imagine you're 17, 18 years old, young soldier, first time out in the field.
What time is it now?
1800.
1800, 6 o'clock to you and me.
Yep.
And we're going out till about 4.
And
This
a bit
morning.
more. So we'll just work you through.
What do you mean work you through? Straight through?
Straight through, yeah. No sleep.
I ate you already.
Straight through meant a grueling 48 hours out here, non-stop, suffering deliberate sleep deprivation in sub-zero temperatures. Somewhere out there, British soldiers are pretending to be the enemy, and we have to hunt them down.
Watch your eyes as you come in here, all right?
I can't see a thing.
The cameraman had his night vision on, so I turn on my own high-tech guidance system. My left arm.
We just arrived in the wood. I'm guessing they could come under attack at any second from the enemy. It's all quite scary. People are just coming out of the bushes. You can hear the crackle underfoot as people are coming from every angle.
Rod, this is one section of 2 platoon.
Good evening, one section.
Make him do the chores, tasks that need doing. Don't let him remain idle, OK? He's there to be worked, OK? Working throughout the night. Happy with that, Rod?
Well, obviously not, but we'll do it.
It's all a bit confusing at the moment. But basically, I've moved up into a slightly different area of the woods. I am now with what?
Cuts.
Cuts.
Deacon Cutterum.
Deacon Cutterum.
Yeah.
That's a great name, man. And what's your name?
Mine's Paul, mate.
Oh, how boring.
I saw your Lively Apollo on my missus. Big fan, like. I almost bought the DVD, but...
Your T1 was half price.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, boys, but we've got to go down. Got to find out what's going on tonight.
I couldn't even see who I was talking to, but we just started bonding when we received our marching orders.
Cuts. IW and UGL.
IWUGL.
Charlie.
It's a completely weird world of acronyms and coded speak.
Yeah, mate, Charlie.
Apart from people's
Scanners,
names,
Charlie.
I don't understand anything, but they seem to know what's going on. But broadly, they're handing out
Primarily for the move out.
orders.
Right, okay then.
I've had more meaningful conversations with a horse, but roughly translated, we were to go on reconnaissance, stumbling across the frozen beacons to seek out the enemy. But unless they're having an illegal rave or cooking bacon, we're never going to find them. I haven't seen my hands for 4 hours, and now they're so cold I can't feel them either.
We've been walking for about an hour through some quite hard terrain. It's been very hilly and boggy and wet. But we've now arrived to within about 200 or 300 meters
indicators of where the enemy are located. Half the group have gone on ahead to find out where they are, find out a little bit more. For now, we're sitting still here. Somehow, the lads locate the enemy troops. They're so close, we have to be constantly alert.
To an Alpha, Roger. Can you relay a message to 0 for us, over?
The recce group that went forward found 3 groups of 2 men in the middle of that wood. So they've decided where they're going to attack from tomorrow morning. It's a question of getting back and making plans. The enemy position identified, we head back to Travelodge Brecon. I'm struggling to keep up. With my eyes practically freezing over, my hand-eye coordination is starting to go. Luckily, my weapon system isn't loaded. Back at our bog, we wait for our next moves. And Paul teaches me an important lesson about biscuits.
Biscuit fruit. That's an appealing name. Never mind jammy Dodgers, bourbon creams, biscuit fruit S.
Now, we've got 2 types of biscuits, biscuit fruits and biscuit browns.
Right.
Biscuit browns don't taste of anything and they clog you up. On the flip side, if you want to shit, you eat biscuit fruits and they help you shit.
Oh, brilliant. I've had 7 of these. Oh, well, it's too late now. I might as well just carry on eating them. I've had a whole pack. Nobody told me they were laxative. Never mind. There's bound to be a massive pine cone I can shove up my bottom. Dug in little shallow trenches are people on sentry duty. And I'm about to give it a go.
At 1 a.m, I join Sergeant Cutts in his sentry hole. If anyone rocks up, to get past us, they'll need a password.
What do you do if they've forgotten the password? What's your mother's maiden name? First pet?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if my feet are wet or not.
Do they feel damp?
I don't know. Can't feel them.
Are they cold, are they?
Sentry duty done, we get our next briefing. It's 3 hours long, and it's -2. I'm colder than the Snow Queen's nipples.
We're heading off to make what they call a deliberate attack to destroy the enemy position. They're sort of deliberately keeping you sleep deprived. If I can keep going, then we've still got another 30 hours to go, I guess.
Once again, we march to within spitting distance of the enemy. In the 5 minutes it took to locate them precisely, pain and exhaustion get the better of me, and I fall asleep on a bloke with a machine gun. Unfortunately, the enemy guns didn't have a snooze button.
Well, let's go. Come on.
In the woods, that's our guy there. Yeah, they're closing. The enemy's on the left.
Go, let's go.
Really close now. The enemy is 200 metres in front of us. 200 metres.
Forward, boys, forward. Now, fine, we're going to suppress the building. 2 seconds,
It's a building.
through us and it's not the building.
The enemy's in there. It might not be long ammunition. It's enough for me.
Stop back.
Yeah. It's all quietened down for a minute, but it's been pretty hectic. The only time I've experienced anything like it is in a kind of rugby changing room with somebody, well, everybody barking orders and shouting things I don't understand. It's a hell of a job. You're on the move constantly. Half of that is in pitch darkness. I'm bitterly cold, bitterly tired. And the end is a very long way away.
For now, the enemy's retreated. As we regroup with dawn's light, I get to meet my friends of the last 12 hours properly.
Listen, hey, can you give me your names? Because I met you all in darkness. I don't know, I've got a clue what anybody looks like.
Paul.
We slept together last night, I know we slept together. Paul and I slept together. We've pretty much got down to it in the woods, and I don't even know what he looks like.
I feel used.
Yeah, I think I was drunk. It really does give you one tiny, tiny little bit of a sense to thinking what it would be like in a real war environment. This is what I like to see. Look at that. Even when at your busiest times on exercise, you've still got time to do your makeup and have a fag.
Don't let anyone down, do I?
No, you never know, you might bump into up there. What are we doing now?
Preparing for battle prep.
More battle. Thought we'd won. Boys have got me loading cartridges, bombing up, I think they call it.
Yeah, bombing up ammunition. You're a natural.
Huh? Got the hang of this?
It's because you're soft hands.
Am I up to speed or what?
You're a bit slow, but I mean...
Am I?
Yeah.
But who's missing magazines, lads?
Magazines, boys? Anyone want a magazine? I think today is going to be a series of running battles where we are chasing the enemy and pushing them back. I'm going to carry this now. It's heavy. It's heavy is what it is. I don't know what is in this.
Concrete.
Concrete, brilliant.
You finish it with the whole thing, you get an egg sandwich.
I thought I was getting an egg sandwich anyway.
I feel like your mum following around us.
That over first. That's it, like a handbag.
Yeah.
And then a day sack next. Packed lunch is in there. That's it, get your arm in there.
As we start to push forward on the enemy again, the Major delivers a morale-boosting fried egg sandwich from HQ. My platoon weren't happy with the special treatment I was getting, so they made me carry the rocket launcher as payback.
Oh, you bastard.
When you, so just carry on scoffing your sandwich.
You've got the sandwich.
I didn't want to get all the "is that a bazooka in your pocket or are you pleased to see me" jokes, so I stick the rocket launcher around my neck as instructed. This might be the bazooka-shaped straw that breaks the comedian's back.
Legs are burning. My lungs are on fire. My back keeps popping out every time this falls off.
By now, we had our elusive enemy on the run. But like the real thing, the sneaky blighters are doing everything they can to stay hidden. For hour after hour, relentlessly, we hunt them down.
Our section has basically just cleared this wood. Just means proceeding through it really cautiously in case there's any enemy troops in here.
Enemy PID. So
enemy PID. What's that mean? ID? What's
positively identified.
Eh?
Positively identified.
Positively identified. What's wrong with just ID? Never mind, there's only about 16 hours to go.
The enemy spotted, we plan our attack. I await orders with Sergeant Ben Powell, a veteran of Iraq and Afghanistan.
PID positively identified two of the enemy, about 600 metres ahead, just left of a prominent tree. You sure it's not sheep?
No. 300 metres, the limit of effectiveness for our weapons. If you employ the gun down the bottom, effective range of 800. So
machine gun?
Yeah, so they're well in range for him down there. Then he's going to suppress them with that, keep their heads down, allowing us to do some sort of manoeuvre.
I've never given much thought to infantry before. It's not about tanks, it's not about airstrikes. It's about individuals, about men walking in. That's pretty awesome.
I've been doing this job since I was 16.
How old are you now?
24.
What's the worst thing about the job?
The time away is like a double edge. I think the wives get it the worst. Husbands just disappear for 6-7 months, Afghan or Iraq previously. I do enjoy doing this.
Yeah.
Firefights to the enemy, all that sort of good stuff. Patrolling, dominating the ground, you know, showing our presence. You know, sometimes it gets to me, it's like any job. Sometimes this even becomes quite mundane, you know.
What about the actual, you know, operation stuff?
Flip the coin, you don't know how your day's going to go, to be honest, on operations. High tempo sometimes, but then sometimes it just becomes just so slow, you don't have anything to do for days, and then it's straight back into high tempo again, you know.
As if to illustrate his point, our chat is rudely interrupted. Our machine gunners keep the enemy suppressed as we advance on them again. With daylight, I could see the full extent of this battle simulation. A constantly shifting, heavily armed and unpredictable enemy. And to make this exercise as real as possible, the instructors throw in simulated casualties.
Start screaming, you know, Casualty, that's your wounds.
You what?
Start screaming.
Up here, triggers, Casualty, let's go!
Oh, fellas, let's go! Get down the hill! Drag him!
Look for him there! Press lightly in position, let's go! Look down there. Straight down!
Right, I need someone else with me there. GP right down, blown off.
3 T1s and 1 T3. Get me his ZAP number, blood group. What's your name, mate?
Rhod.
Rhod. Yeah, what's that?
Although this wasn't real, it gave me some sense of the horrific realities of war.
I'm a stand-up comedian, and obviously we came into this series
thinking it would be light-hearted and humorous, but really, most of what we're seeing up here is pretty serious. We're talking about people's lives at stake, and it's not funny. Having said that, I'm blown away by the fact that even in these situations, they still sort of have a smile on their face and a sense of humour about things, and maybe that's essential. Maybe to do stuff like this, maybe you have to have a sense of humour. I don't know.
But for me, keeping a sense of humour was getting harder and harder.
This wind has just appeared from nowhere this afternoon, and it is absolutely arctic.
As light faded on day 2, the enemy's been pushed back, but the exercise is far from over.
So now they're going to make a harbour, a safe area in that wood. It's just a question of finding an area and then making a camp there.
I've chosen this site largely because it's in a wind sock. To pile the stress on, added to the sleep deprivation, the exhaustion.
We've been allocated this pathetic little hole, which is about 5 inches deep and offers no protection from the wind whatsoever. In front of us, tantalisingly close, there's a palace of a hole. We've got hole envy, we're moving up to the better hole before someone else has it. Well, this is a proper hole. I'll be bedding down here tonight with my new roommate, Scanners. We've got big plans for this place, me and him. It's going to be like grand designs. A sort of living, dining room, kitchen, open plan thing on this side, and then on this side a couple of bedrooms and maybe a room for the kids that we're going to have, me and Scanners eventually.
Where we're going to put the toilet?
I thought we'd have one upstairs, one downstairs. What do you reckon?
No, it's got there with Spain. We'll dig it for later.
All right, OK, we'll dig a hole, yeah. If we've got a bit more of a limited budget, is to just put a bit of string and a poncho up at the front here to protect from the wind. We're going to discuss it over dinner and a glass of wine.
Gonna head down to these jobs, mate. I'll pop back in a bit, yeah?
Yeah, all right, man. Take care. Don't be late. Scanners has gone out. He's gone to scout out where the enemy are, ready for our attack tomorrow morning. So I'm trying to make this ice cube tray of a bunker into something a little warmer. I'm trying to build up a windbreak against this horrendous wind.
Is that young Rhod, is
that the Major?
Yeah, the Major. Rhod.
Hello, sir. How you doing? I should probably salute you, but can't be asked. So I'm building a nest. What do you think? I've tried to make a windbreak with our bags.
You are developing these survival skills, aren't you?
Huh? Is it going to work?
No.
Why not?
Because it's got holes in it. Would you be satisfied that hole would give you sufficient defence from small arms fire?
No.
So what would you do if you were...
Wait for Scanners and get him to dig a bit more.
But have you had any moments where you've just turned around and gone, you know, fuck this for a game of soldiers?
Almost.
But looked around and seen that everybody else is just getting on with it?
Yeah, within 5 minutes I want to give up, don't get me wrong. But something pushes me on.
I'd Lawrence Llewellyn Bowened our hole, but a whole wife's work is never done.
I think we've got some in there. Right. Shit the bed. I'm not sure that was supposed to happen. This is my supper. Corned beef hash, also known as HLW 8031. It'll probably taste more like HLW 8031 than it will like corned beef hash. This tastes exactly like tuna rigatoni last night.
With the wind chill, it's now around -5 or 10, and my hole is useless. But I settle down nonetheless for a hard-earned snooze. 15 minutes later, it's time to get up.
To say I've had enough is an understatement. It's not about what I want to do, really. It's about what I've got to do.
Most people in the British Army have spent a lot of time here, and they know this area pretty well. I think it's because of the weather system and obviously, cold and miserable. And it tests when you're a bit down in the dumps, times like this, Put you under that bit of pressure, see how you react.
This would be 90% worse if it was raining constantly now.
We don't generally mention the R word. It's against the law.
Really?
Yeah, because some say it's a curse to make it actually...
Well, sorry about that.
That's all right.
I just wandered in and mentioned the R word.
Yeah.
Well, can you imagine though if it was?
Yeah.
Even D.
You'll see now when
even the old DRIZZLE.
We were ready for attack, but I'd messed up big time. Forget the R word, this was SNOW.
Vincent! Get in it! It's not in water!
Very close combat situation. In sniffing distance.
Left hand side there. Let's go, mate, let's go. Yeah, you.
Talking to me?
Yeah, you, let's go. Right, mate, I've got a gunshot wound to the upper right chest. I need you to help me get this bandage round me, yeah?
Right.
Constrict the chest, so what you need to do is put it over the shoulder and under this arm, yeah? Upper right hand chest, what it is. There's catastrophic bleed to the right thigh.
I suddenly have more responsibility than I can handle. Last night's roommate Scanners is a simulated severe casualty, and I have to treat him. By now, I'm seriously losing it. The sleep deprivation means I can't think or speak clearly.
One down with a fake fake injury that I've treated with a kind of bandage.
Basically, I think the attack seems to go on.
Section over here.
Get down! Get down!
This exercise is unbelievably real, and I realize something that properly blows my mind. To my right, a simulated casualty with a fake gunshot wound. To my left, someone has fallen and actually injured themselves. To my amazement, the man with the fake injury isn't allowed to help carry the real injured man's stretcher, so I'm called in to help. This is how it would be in war, and this is what they're training for out here. Under covering fire, we withdraw with our casualties, fake and real. It's one final exhausting march across very difficult terrain. But somehow, the boys' unshakable refusal to give up drives me on.
How are you?
All right.
Before I collapse, Major Chris comes to extract me. My agony might be over. Unbelievably, for the rest of the lads, there's another 36 hours to go.
I think that you did tremendously well.
I definitely couldn't do the job for real. It's too hard for me.
Yeah, it's not for everybody, but yeah, we're very fortunate in working with some very special people.
It's been a privilege to be up there with them.
No, thank you very much.
Cheers. Thanks very much. I'm quite sad to be leaving.
I'm
sure once I get in the bath, I'll forget all about it.
I've got a huge amount of respect for those guys. I had no idea it was going to be this tough. It's been a real test. My job in showbiz, entertainment industry, is it's pretty egotistical. It's pretty selfish. You only have to think about yourself. You look after number one. That's it. It's just me. It's all I do. And seeing it from their point of view, putting your ego to one side, it has been a big lesson for me in terms of teamwork and support, generosity. Learned a little bit about the value of friendship up there as well. This all sounds incredibly twee and trite, and it probably is. But that's what happens when you deprive somebody of sleep for 48 hours.